What should we do with tax policy right now? Is it a matter of increasing corporate income tax? Is it a matter of increasing income tax on the wealthy? Is it inheritance tax? Is it wealth tax?
Right,
What's the best way to
right.
address this problem?
I mean, sadly, I'm more of a shotgun approach than a single silver bullet, because it's been the shotgun approach that has gotten us to this point. So, Republicans consistently and Democrats less consistently have pushed the idea that government is bad in every iteration, and that money always is best in the hands of private individuals. And at the abstract level, all of that is well and good, but we've starved state governments and city governments, and so and all of that creates a cycle where inequality worsens. So we need to, first of all, look at things, I think, philosophically. Like, do we honor work over ownership, or is ownership the more important role in an economic system? I happen to believe work is something that needs to be honored more. So if you take that philosophical viewpoint and you look at our tax structure, and then you see that, for instance, the capital gains are taxed more favorably, and that income can be viewed as a capital gain, say if you're in private equity or in hedge fund investing. So the carried interest loophole I would go after first, right out of the gate, partly because of the money that it would generate, which is actually not enough to fix the problems we're in, but it's certainly enough to send the message that the work of people should be taxed favorably, because work is what makes markets work. Sorry, I got lost in that sentence. I would go after the inheritance tax, which has been called the death tax for years. It is not. It's a tax on an inheritance and not on the estate. So we need to be looking at that as a tax that I receive as a person who inherits money, that I pay for and I'm responsible for, because of the privilege I have of being able to have money passed to me by my grandfather, whose work and accumulation of capital was supported by the state in more ways than we can count. We need a wealth tax. I frankly believe Elizabeth Warren is completely right about that. I think it is very easy to talk about a 1% or a 2% wealth tax that would generate so much value in this economy, given how much wealth is concentrated, and is sitting there not moving through the economy in ways that it really should, and certainly not supporting a valuing of work over ownership. So if we could move some of those assets that are just sitting there like stones in a mountain back into circulation in the economy, we would have money to fund schools. We would have money to fund all of the things that we have let erode over these last 50 years.